Here are 7 fat loss hacks that actually worked for me. Who am I to tell you anything though? I went from this to this and I've been building muscle and losing weight over the past 5 years quite effectively. I am not here to preach anything to you, I'm just here to give you my life experience so you can pick and choose what you want to add to your own life. The first thing that worked for me was not drinking calories. One of the biggest changes that I made when I started dieting was I stopped consuming my calories through drinks. Drinks have to be the least satiating way to get your calories. If you're trying to bulk up and gain weight, almost everyone recommends that you drink calories and make shakes, so it's logical that it would be the opposite for that when it comes to weight loss. The worst culprits are going to be sodas, fruit juices, especially fruit juices, because for some reason people think they're actually healthy when it's literally the same thing as like a Coca-Cola. All of these new age caramel coffees. Now, I'm not saying you can't do it once in a while. Like once every couple of months, I'll have a nice latte with some caramel. But God, do we really have to be drinking it every day? Probably not. You don't have to cut it out completely right away, but try to reduce it up to the point where you're only really drinking water and diet drinks, which perfectly segues into our next point, which is diet sodas. Diet sodas help me out tremendously. I don't know what I would do without them. There's a lot of disagreements here and there about how healthy it is. A lot of fitness people saying that it's okay, then dietitians arguing it's bad for your microbiome. I think somewhere in the middle is true. I don't think it is the healthiest thing ever. Of course, drinking just plain water would be healthier, but diet drinks just have so many benefits that come along with them that makes them worth adding into a fat loss diet. They completely stomp out any sweet tooth that you have. If you replace all of your sugary drinks with Diet Coke, I guarantee you are going to lose so much weight. Normal soda has absolutely no nutritional value. So for the love of God, please, if you're going to drink soda, drink diet soda. The next thing that worked for me is a high protein diet. If you do not know, protein is the most satiating macronutrient per calorie. It is the most filling. If you want to eat more and feel more satiated, just add more protein to your diet. This has been shown time and time again, and personally in my experience, as soon as I upped the protein in my diet just a little bit above 1 gram per pound of body weight, it was much easier to start losing weight. The next thing is morning fasts. I've been skipping breakfast for God knows how long, and there are some counter arguments to this. If you want to spike muscle protein synthesis, then eating first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up will be good for you. If you take in protein, you will grow more muscle. But being a fat kid at heart, what I found is it's better for me to fast the whole morning, as I'm not really hungry in the mornings. I like working out fasted, it just makes me feel better, I feel lighter. I like working fasted, it makes me feel sharper. And also, I just tend to get more cravings later within the day. So why not save my calories for when they really come in handy? Another thing that helped me tremendously was I stopped using regular oils. What do I mean by that? Have you ever seen those spray oils? The one where you hold the button and it shoots out a coat of oil? That helped me out tremendously. It was only after I started tracking my calories that I realized that I was getting in like an extra 200 calories of just oil. If you put yourself at a 200 calorie deficit, you're going to lose a pound like every 2 weeks. It doesn't really take away from the flavor too much, and I've been using this for quite a while. Now, when I am in my bulking phases, I will use regular oil out of the bottles. I like more oil. It's an easy way to get calories. So once again, if you're losing weight, just do the opposite of what someone who is gaining weight, me right now, is doing. The next thing that helped me out tremendously was the discovery of high volume, low calorie foods. This was a game changer. It just never really came to my head that I could eat a kilogram of carrots and get in like 200-300 calories. It fills your stomach up like crazy and you don't want to eat. So try to find some food that has low calories that you enjoy eating and incorporate it into your diet. For me, it was carrots and watermelon. Of course, I still hit all my protein goals. I still hit the rest of my fat goals for my hormones. But if you can backfill the rest of your calories with like a nice vegetable that you like, that makes you very satiated, do that. It will help you out tremendously because you're not going to binge eat on crap food if your stomach is full of a vegetable. And the last thing that helped me out a lot was caffeine. Caffeine has been shown countless times now to suppress appetite. If you want to lose weight, try adding some coffee into your diet. If you already drink coffee, then that's great. Do keep in mind, caffeine isn't the healthiest thing for your body too. You shouldn't overdo it. It's not very good for your stomach health. So weigh the risks here. I have periods of time where I take months off of caffeine use and it doesn't make a huge difference, but it definitely does help to lose weight when you get back onto caffeine. If you want help with your diet and you have no idea where to start, press the first link in the description. We'll calculate your maintenance calories and make a diet plan for you completely free of charge. If you got anything valuable from this video, consider subscribing. It would really help me out a lot. And don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.